Heaven, a central and profound concept within Christianity, holds a place of immense significance for believers and non-believers alike. Often depicted as a realm located, up, and beyond the earth, heaven is intricately woven into the fabric of religious teachings and is deeply rooted in both scriptural accounts and spiritual symbolism. In the biblical narrative, heaven is frequently referred to as the dwelling place of God. The Psalms declare, "The heavens are the Lord's heavens, but the earth he has given to the children of man." Psalm chapter 115 verse 16. This distinction underscores the notion of heaven as a realm of divine majesty and exaltation. Hit notification, subscribe and share for the salvation of souls. Jesus himself spoke of heaven's upward orientation in the Lord's Prayer, instructing his disciples to address God as, "Our Father in heaven," Matthew chapter 6 verse 9. This choice of wording reinforces the perception of heaven as existing above and beyond our earthly realm. Acts chapter 1 verse 9-11 describes Jesus' ascension. While they watched, he was taken up into the clouds before the eyes of his disciples. This event solidifies the idea of heaven being above the earth. Moreover, this narrative hints at a multidimensional aspect of reality, the visible and the unseen. The Apostle Paul's account of being caught up to the third heaven, 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 2, introduces the concept of distinct levels of heavenly existence. Although Paul refrains from detailing these levels, the reference to the mystique of the third heaven implies different dimensions of spiritual reality. Some interpretations see the first heaven as the earth's atmosphere, the second heaven as the realm of the stars and galaxies, and the third heaven as the highest and most exalted spiritual realm where God dwells. Others interpret the third heaven, more symbolically, as representing a level of spiritual revelation or direct encounter with the divine. Paul's experience might have been a unique visionary encounter. Jesus' promise of a prepared place for his followers in heaven holds profound theological implications. In John chapter 14 verse 2, he assures, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you?" This affirmation underlines the fact that heaven is for those who are prepared for and who are prepared putting their trust in him. Don't think that God is love, he is good, therefore going to heaven is automatic. It's not so. Jesus' teachings highlight the necessity of spiritual preparation for heaven. He cautions in Matthew chapter 7 verse 21, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven." In Matthew chapter 25 verse 34-36, "Then the king will say to those on his right, 'Come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.'" In 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9-10, "Or do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God?" These verses and others emphasize that salvation and entrance into heaven are not automatic, but are contingent upon a relationship with God, a transformed heart, and a life lived in accordance with his teachings. This understanding encourages believers to live their lives in a way that reflects their faith and prepares them for the eternity to come. This means that salvation and access to heaven are not merely granted, but require alignment with God's will. Revelation offers a vivid portrayal of heavenly worship, as seen in Revelation chapter 4 verse 2-11. John's description of heavenly beings ceaselessly glorifying the Creator emphasizes that heaven is a realm of perpetual worship and adoration centered around the throne of God. In Revelation chapter 21 verse 3-4, a glimpse of heaven is revealed as a place where God dwells with humanity. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. This imagery points to a state of eternal joy, profound fellowship, and an end to suffering in the presence of God. While the image of heaven as up may not align with modern scientific understanding, it serves as a potent symbol of the divine exaltedness. The focus, however, should extend beyond the physical direction to the profound spiritual realities heaven represents. The Bible often shrouds the exact location of heaven in mystery, focusing on the why and who, rather than the where. This highlights the importance of emphasizing a relationship with the divine over the pursuit of geographic specifics. Heaven's role in spiritual fulfillment. Heaven's significance goes beyond its physical location. It serves as the ultimate destination for spiritual fulfillment. Colossians chapter 3 verse 2 advises believers to set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth, emphasizing the need to prioritize heavenly matters over earthly concerns. The heavenly Jerusalem. Revelation chapter 21 provides a captivating vision of the new heaven and the new earth. This is after the tribulation when Jesus comes to rule on earth during the millennium rule of Christ. In this description, the New Jerusalem descends from heaven to earth, symbolizing the unity of heaven and earth. This imagery challenges a strictly upward understanding of heaven, presenting the idea that heaven's influence can extend to earth. The Apostle Peter refers to heaven as an inheritance that is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading, kept in heaven for you. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 4. This perspective underlines the lasting nature of heaven's rewards and positions it as the ultimate inheritance for believers. Romans chapter 8 verse 19-21 speaks of creation eagerly awaiting its own liberation from bondage to decay. This passage hints at a future state where heaven and earth intersect, and creation experiences renewal, a concept that echoes the restoration found in the vision of heaven. Philippians chapter 3 verse 20-21 encourages Christians to live as citizens of heaven, whose lives reflect heavenly values. This calls for a life of righteousness, compassion, and love, an embodiment of heavenly principles on earth. Heaven's multicultural vision in Revelation chapter 7 verse 9-10 portrays a diverse multitude worshiping before the throne, from every nation, from all tribes and peoples and languages. This portrayal envisions heaven as a place of unity that transcends cultural boundaries, a testament to the all-encompassing nature of God's kingdom. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 17-18 asserts that the eternal weight of glory far surpasses momentary afflictions, encouraging you believer to focus on eternal values rather than temporal challenges. It therefore sustains believers through trials. While the Bible provides glimpses of heaven, it doesn't offer a comprehensive geographic explanation. This intentional ambiguity prompts believers to focus on the divine mysteries and to embrace a sense of wonder and humility in the face of the incomprehensible. Understanding heaven's reality shapes how believers prioritize their lives. Colossians chapter 3 verse 1 advises believers to seek the things that are above, challenging them to align their pursuits with heavenly values and God's purpose. In sum, heaven's portrayal in the Bible transcends a mere physical location, encompassing spiritual fulfillment, eternal rewards, and a renewed earth. The interconnectedness of heaven and earth, the impact of heavenly values on earthly living, and the unity of believers from diverse backgrounds paint a comprehensive picture of God's ultimate plan. The mystery of heaven invites contemplation, humility, and a pursuit of divine connection that transcends human comprehension. Thanks for watching.